Welcome back here all to Soul Gambler. This is part 2 of the series. I'm not sure how long this game will go on for, but we will see. Let's just get right back into it. It has been a week since I played this game, so excuse me if I'm kinda lost or something. I really needed a short mental health break, but we're back in action. We uploaded Stray on Tuesday, we streamed Stray on Monday. And so yeah, this is our new upload day for Soul Gambler and for our YouTube exclusives. So yeah, this will be here every Wednesday. There will be a part of our YouTube exclusive game. Which of the next you can choose on your own. I will add the game list, the Google Doc, down in the description. If you want to have a say about it, on what to play next, check the game list and tell me in the comments. That being said, let's go. Oh yeah, we were in the airport trying to get away from the old lady. I was so tired that I slept soundly throughout the trip. The stewardess had to wake me up. We had arrived in Dublin. So yeah, Dublin was a stop on the way to Panama, I think? Was that right? Excuse me. Where should I go to make my flight connection to Panama City? There we go, Panama. There must be some misunderstanding, sir. This is a direct flight, sir. There is no flight connection. And if I may add, it would be quite strange to make a stop in Dublin on flight to Panama. Yeah, I know it makes no sense, but that's what I was told. It is written here on my ticket, look. 1 minute, please. Let me check, sir. ... It was not long into the playthrough until we had the next ... but okay. Sir, I don't know how to explain this. I am very sorry for what happened. Your connection wasn't in the city. I don't know how the attendants didn't notice you were embarking on this flight. With the wrong ticket. And now, what should I do? Or, what about the bad weather? Wait, what? What about the bad weather? What? I mean, sure. Bad weather? The only way you could justify a connection in Dublin would be if the world was coming to an end. Where did you learn geography? Don't worry, sir. We can book your flight to Panama for tomorrow morning. And I'll have to wait here? You'll be staying in a nearby hotel. At our expense, of course. Okay, thanks for helping. No, I can't wait here. I mean, it's kinda urgent, right? It's the best we can do. You will be on board the next flight we have. If you prefer, we can get you a seat on a flight back to your country, sir. I think I'll wait at the hotel then. Excellent choice. You will be able to enjoy and discover this wonderful city. I was not satisfied, but I knew it was important to be out of the country. And the idea to walk around and enjoy Dublin also didn't seem bad at all. ... Then a girl passed by, close to me. ... She seemed familiar. ... Okay, I'll stop. And there was something special about her. I was out of the country. That was the most important thing. And the idea to walk around and enjoy Dublin also didn't seem bad at all. That's a lot of dots. And even more dots now. Something about that girl caught my attention. But I thought it was better to find a cab and go to the hotel. So I'm assuming this was because we made the choice not to go to the bar the other day. Like, that was like a branching part, maybe? Which would be rather cool, honestly. The hotel room was simple but neat. I took a bath and changed my clothes. After a while, someone knocked at my door. Huh? The door opened and a black man came in. Again with the eyes, like the police officer. I would really appreciate if strange people stopped coming out of nowhere. Damn you, Faust! Of all the bloody places in this world, why did you came to Ireland? What's wrong with you? There was a strange thing about him. One of the man's eyes was green. Just one. This was happening all the time. You were supposed to be in Panama. We are not calling the police on him. How do you know that? How do you know that, or who are you? Let's say, how do you know that? You need to leave this place immediately. You didn't answer my question, pal. Trust me, the less you know, the better for you. She's too powerful here. I can't protect you here. Protect me? Yes, from the witch. This is her land. She was born in these lands, here. Her powers are stronger and she can manipulate many kinds of energies. We need to get you out of here immediately. We need to go. I'll leave tomorrow. Where are you going? Panama. ... Her powers are not stronger in Dublin, but her lands are nearby. Are you sure you will do exactly as I say this time? You need to leave this country. Yes, I'll leave. I'm here by mistake. I already have the correct ticket and all that. Alright, but be careful. She's around here. Don't leave Dublin. And do not get, by any means, close to Galway. Thank you. I decided to take a nap. I was tired. When I woke up, it was night. I wanted to enjoy the city. I thought it would be a good idea to go out and find me a nice pub. I entered the first pub that looked interesting. The Cursed Soul. Okay. I mean, I like the ambience here. Honestly. I would go for a drink there, for sure. The name seemed ironically appropriate. Hey, how can I help you, fellow? This pub has an interesting name. The Cursed Soul. This is a typical pub with an unusual history. In the early 20th century, a famous master brewer built this place. He always dreamed of having a pub. Share the joy and help people create bonds, he said. But he was always broke. He loved to gamble, and he always lost everything. One day, he said he had won a big bet, and all the money he needed. But he was not happy. And why not? Perhaps because of the emptiness we feel after getting what one wants in exchange for who we are. The fact is that he committed suicide on the opening day. That is macabre. I hate this word, sorry. Even more macabre is that he changed the name of the pub at short notice. The Cursed Soul wasn't the original name. He said the new name was to represent the price he paid for the pub to last forever. Well, the pub is still here, firm and strong after all this time. Now you tell me, fellow. What do you think that happens when someone commits suicide? Okay, short disclaimer. We had a suicide situation in the last part too. So if you or anyone you know have any issues regarding mental health and thoughts of suicide, please get help. This is really important. So I will drop a link in the description on those videos too, to get you at least the hotlines in your area, where you can call and you can talk it out. And you know, if you don't have anyone to talk to, please make sure to give them a call, find therapists, get some help. This is really important. So I will drop the link down in the description. Please, if you're ever in a situation like this, get some help, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, talking about... Thing is, are we talking about my opinion or the opinion of our character here? I'm assuming we're talking about Faust. So, we're going to we know demons and stuff are real since we are getting haunted by one. I don't think he would say the person just dies because he has started getting the whole paranormal stuff going. So I think we should go with I have no idea because I don't like the smug face when he says that, so I have no idea. A guy like you always have some ideas. You are creative. You see beyond the obvious. I can't see an inch further from my nose. Why do you think I use these lenses? I always do that. I tell the story of the pub, and I ask the same question. But I'll never forget the answer that an old lady gave me. What did she say? That a person who commits suicide leaves a part of their soul behind, forever. And that part of the soul transforms itself and becomes something new, separated from its source, and spends its days here, working to prevent other people from making the same mistake. I've heard stories of this kind, and she said more. She said that some witches are able to trap and enslave those souls, and use them to influence others. They speak things in other people's ears, convincing them to do things they don't want to do. Pacts, trades, betting. That woman is very creative. Creative indeed. Creativity is the most underrated tool, and the most powerful one. It is through creativity that we see through the mirror of reality, and unveil the truth. I mean, makes sense. You still have much to learn, Faust. How do you know my name? I heard it the last time, don't you remember? No. Last time, but I have never been here. It's okay, fellow. By the way, you can call me Garson. So we are in the loop already, it seems like. I am not feeling well. I'm feeling some kind of vertigo. Oh, hey. I don't know, I like the bar. I like the candle holder. But everything else is kind of meh, if I'm being honest. Well, well, well. I was wondering when you would show up again. Did you miss me, honey? That bartender seems to know some things. Now I know what you are. Another slave of the witch. Such harsh words for a boy. This is how you thank me for having helped you so much? Helped? All you did was give me stupid ideas. Ah, but I also give you good advice. More than I could have given. It is your fault if you only listen to the bad ones. Anyway, I'm very close to getting rid of her. And you will help me. And why would I help you? One hand washes the other, as you would say. I want to get rid of her. And you do too. I don't want to be involved in anything with you. Okay, I'm listening. So, I don't trust this. First things first. I don't trust this. Okay, maybe she wants to get rid of her, but maybe just to take her place. You know, so I'm not gonna bother. I don't want to be involved in anything with you. We'll see when the time comes. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Okay, Dawn. She vanished, and I was again alone with the bartender. Enough talking. You came here to drink. A beer would be great. I'm on it, fellow. I was depressed. I drank to drown my tears and feelings. And then I decided to return to the hotel. On the way back, I found a person I knew better than I would like to. Oh, look, it's the lady. I knew it would be easy to bring you here, Faust. What do you want from me? This time he will not protect you. I looked behind me and saw the man in the suit. Faust, run! Shut up! She made a gesture with her cane and the poor man rose above the ground. I can break each one of the... Another gesture, and with a dreadful snap, his leg twisted. Oh, that doesn't seem healthy. Bones. His arms began to twist. Of your... With small gestures she made, each one of his fingers twitched. Body. And kill you infinite times. And you still will not have had what you deserve. For having killed my son. I'm sorry, there was nothing else I could do. As soon as my son gets a new body, we will change the past. Each one of his descendants, yours and your children, with that woman. All Fausts, all of them will no longer exist. And my son and I will have had the life that you denied us. She made one last gesture with her hand, and his neck was broken. That woman was dangerous. I hadn't understood what she wanted to do with me. But I would not wait and see. Okay. But I knew I had to face her head on. Let me go. I have done nothing to you. Okay, so we won't do this because we don't know that. Because apparently we are already in the loop. Which a bartender hinted us for. I'm not sure if we can face her head on. Like, I mean, both options are bullshit, honestly. I don't like either. Thinking about it, maybe we should just listen to the guy and run. I tried to run, but when I turned around, she was in front of me. You're too important for me to let you escape. Her eyes penetrated within me in a way I could not explain. In a few seconds, I had passed out. I woke up without knowing for how long I'd been sleeping. I was laid down, arms outstretched. Behind my head, a tombstone under an old tree. Around me, a symbol drawn with some sort of white powder. Back to me, facing the moon, was the witch. I tried to move, but my body was paralyzed. What is this place? Under the ground, immediately below you, in the same position, are the bones of my son. It's been too long, hundreds of years. We waited so long for this moment. Finally, I will be able to fix it all, to make it right, to change the past. And what do I have to do with all this? When my son died 666 years ago, I started a ritual. A ritual with which last step must be done by him, using your body. The body that was supposed to be his. What do you mean it was supposed to be his? Change the past? Are you insane? It was to be... Yeah, okay, let's do this. That man with green eyes is the father of my son. When he allowed my son to get killed by the church, he broke the fate of our heritage. I was supposed to have grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Instead, I watched the lineage of that woman proliferate, a Catholic woman whom he married. You are a descendant of that man, Faust. Born on the same day as my son, evening of April 30th. You should have been the reincarnation of him. Reincarnation does not exist. It is as I told you. It makes no difference whether you believe it or not. After all this banter with selling your soul and other things, you still doubt what you see? I am crazy. I must be crazy. When my son died, I've imprisoned a part of his soul with me. And the part of his soul that had a bond with that man, I've abandoned. The part that is within you. So is this why I've always felt incomplete? Yes, but you'll be whole pretty soon. Although you won't remember anything. When the soul of my son take over your body, his personality will take precedence over yours. I want nothing of that man in my son. When he and I get together again, he will use his dagger to complete the ritual, and history shall be rewritten. Why are you doing this only now? It needed to be today. Today is the day that my son died. The anniversary of his death. I've kept my eye on you for a long time. Do you remember the first time you saw me? At the bus stop? No. The first time was just a moment before that. Huh, you were born on the same day as my son. It is a 1 in 365 chance, not so much of a coincidence. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. That's all I need, thank you. Why are you telling me all this? One of the conditions for the ritual is that you know exactly what is being done. Condition I have just fulfilled to the letter. I followed you from afar since the day you were born, and guaranteed that your life was the most tedious possible. After all, I needed you to make the pact, so you wouldn't end up selling as much of your soul as possible. The less soul you have in this body of yours, the easier it shall be for my son to take control over your personality. Unfortunately, I failed on this. You are really strong, but my son shall be stronger than you. It will be painful to him, but I cannot wait anymore. It must be done today. If you do not resist, it'll be less painful. She stuck the dagger on my left hand. Ugh. I felt an excruciating pain. It was terrible. I could scream, but I could not struggle. In fact, it is painful anyway. Her voice sounded distant. Very distant. I opened my eyes. It was like I was at the bottom of an endless ocean. I wondered if I was dying. You are still alive. Where am I? We are inside your mind. In this exact moment, we are sharing your body. Friendly. For now. What do you want from me? I thought you already knew that. My mother wants to put me in your body. And she also wants me to take over your mind. Who are you? My name is Cedric. My mother must already have spoken to you about me. The ritual has begun. Do not fight. And why would I do that? We can make a deal. Deal? I hate my mother. That manipulative hell of a witch. She kept me prisoner all this time. She just wants to have control over everything. I have no intention of following her plan. And I don't believe we can live as one, whole. But we can share the same body. One of us might always be in control. Which one of us? You? Me? It depends on who has the strongest will. It's not so bad. The one that is not in control can still be heard. So... this is a thing, like... this might as well just be a trick, right? And I feel like we should resist at least a bit and see where this brings us. So, no, I do not want this. I knew you couldn't be that stupid, Faust. Okay, I admit it, I tricked you. I got all the soul I needed to get free in our special night together. So that's how you got free. What's happening? That witch imprisoned me. She took my better side, transforming me in this simple being, and enslaved me. She has forced me to use my gifts, to trick men and women in order to make them trade their souls for their foolish desires. You're just another one of her slaves. You just accepted to serve her in order to escape the punishment for suicide. You know very well who is responsible for my suicide. Your mother manipulated me into doing what I did. Just like she's been doing for centuries with so many people. And it is your fault. I'm not guilty of my mother's actions. I did not ask to die. No, but she was only able to keep you imprisoned with her because you accepted to. I didn't want to die, for God's sake. I couldn't imagine she would go through all this. Change the past? How many souls has she collected to do this? She is already weak for having started the ritual. Give me what's left of your soul, Faust, so I can have her body and then enough power to vanquish her. All my soul? You are already condemned. At least she won't be able to alter the past this way. Haha. Are you really gonna give her all your soul so she can get rid of all this? My deal is a better option, Faust. Faust, don't believe him. Once he gets into your body, he will imprison your personality. If you take my deal, I will grant you a wish. Okay, that's bullshit. Even though your personality might be gone, I shall grant it to you. And how do I know you're going to grant it at all? Let's make it a bet. I bet 100% of my soul that I will fulfill my promise. This guy doesn't have a soul, I'm sure. That means that if I do not fulfill it, I lose all my soul and the control over your body will be all yours. If she finishes the ritual and he finishes his mother's ritual, your father, your grandfather, and all your ancestors from the last 666 years shall not exist anymore. They will simply be gone. And of course, you shall not exist either. Time in that place was a strange thing. I could not define if I was taking the fastest decision of my whole life, or if hours went by while I was deciding. No solution seemed good enough, so... Guys, I'm not sure what to do, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't trust him, neither do I trust her. Especially since she called that she is making a deal that I cannot refuse. If she wouldn't have said that, I might have thought about it. More than before. Then again, I don't think I could... It's a really tough situation where I'm in. Like, I don't trust any of those two. Why can't I just say, no, I'll stay here, you know? Both are pretty bad options. Also, there's no way that she, you know... I don't think she is able to kill the witch, even with my soul. And at least, I think I will go with him, honestly. I think I will go with him. Let's go. I take your deal, Cedric. No. He already said he takes the deal. It's too late. Now let's find out who shall prevail in this body, Faust. In case I prevail, I shall grant you that wish. Tell me, Faust, what is your last wish? Okay, don't imprison my mind. I'm not sure what Faust means with the man from his curse. Let's just go with share your body with me, don't imprison my mind, I guess. What? Didn't you say anything? You are clever. I see you could only be a part of me. Clever? I just made the most obvious of all wishes. Okay, it was a chance I had to take. Now I will not be able to be alone in this body. I will have to listen to you in my head all the time. He extended his hand for me. Give me your hand. I reached out for his hand. And then we were whole again. I woke up. But I was no longer in control of my body. All I could do was watch Cedric controlling everything. You've got the control over the body. Yes, but I still have to listen to your voice. My son, is that you? Yes, mother, it's me. Here it is, my son. Finish the ritual. Use your blood to rewrite history. Alter destiny. Fix everything. Then I saw myself looking at the dagger, as if I was considering what to do. Don't do it, Cedric. Shut up, Faust. Faust? Is he still in there? Yes, I hate to make a deal with him. I still have to listen to whatever he has to say. It does not matter. Finish the ritual. Then I saw myself throwing the book away and plunging the dagger into her heart. But why? Ugh. You've imprisoned me for so long. You could have let me go. I could have already lived another life. But my son, it wouldn't have been you. Die for once, witch. After some time, many people go through by this pub. However, none of them are ordinary people. Ordinary people just don't see it. They go by without even noticing the pub. Only the insane, the restless, and the misfits find this place. Take the man sitting in front of me, for example. Son of a crazy mother and a cursed father. He had his personality split in two forever, because he doesn't want to reunite with his other self. It's only a half of himself. The other half was reduced to a voice in his head. I don't know what you expect to find in this place, Faust. I don't know either, but somehow I feel that this place... I should be here. Or should have come before, not sure. I have a strange hunch about it. Losing control over your body is driving you crazy. I look like one too. I'm talking to myself. Talking to yourself is not necessarily insanity. But never being able to be alone is what can lead someone to madness. You have no idea how much you are right. You don't know how right I am, my dear Cedric. Okay, achievement unlocked in the head. So this was one ending, I guess? I didn't really... I mean, we stopped the ritual, I guess, so the past has not been changed. But this is not... This does not feel like a happy ending, because, you know... it just feels wrong. Okay, guys, I played through the game again, made the same choices, and ended up being here again. I have not changed anything. I have the same skill points, everything is the same, and we're going with her now. So let's see what happens there. I trust you. Which I don't. Kill that witch, free that man from his curse, and stop all this madness. I felt my soul leaving. Nothing else mattered. Well, let's make a deal. You let me take Faust's body and I, myself, kill my mother. Sure. She got 2 daggers, made of pure energy, and plunged them into his chest. I'm gonna kill that witch myself. Thanks, Faust. Son. Son, where are you? She was screaming desperately for her son, but all that was left in the body was my own mind. No soul, nothing to care about, just emptiness. Everything I've done for nothing. My son, forgive me. I failed you. Yeah, you did, old witch. You here? Yeah, and you, that have spent all your energy in this absurd ritual, are now completely defenseless. It doesn't matter. Everything is lost. It would have never worked. You should have known that. Even if Cedric could have taken over Faust's body and soul, he hates you. That's a lie. Instead of letting him fulfill his fate, you've imprisoned him with a false promise all these years. I've done this for love. No, don't say for love. You've done this for you. You want control everything. You have lied, manipulated, killed, used other people's souls to your own purpose. And you were about to alter centuries of destiny, of uncountable people. Everything because you were not able to let things happen differently than how you wanted them to do. And who are you to judge me? Maybe this is really not my place to be. But, as one of your victims, it's my right to kill you. I saw her kill the old witch, but I didn't feel a thing. I would not feel a thing ever again. Nothing. Ever. Nothing. Is this patient 275? Nothing, 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 nothing. No one knows who he is or where he came from. All we know is that he keeps repeating the same thing all the time. All he says is nothing. If I were him, I would sell my soul to simply die. Yeah, living like that is just wrong, man. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Achievement unlocked, nothing. Okay, so the initial ending I had was better, for sure. So I'm glad we did this. I'm gonna call it here. Because I'm out of time, actually. So this is a bit of a shorter episode because I cut out a lot of stuff, but yeah. I'm not sure if I will continue this. If there's interest on me continuing this series and getting more endings and having the fun stuff, let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button, you know, whatever. I will keep I will keep my eye on if people are interested in continuing the series or not. And if there's like nothing, like no comment at all or something, because, you know, new channel and stuff, which is completely fine, I will just continue with the next YouTube exclusive. Which one it will be, who knows? Maybe it's with Soul Gameplay next week too, so who knows? So I'll see you all next time is Thursday on my stream, 3 p.m. Central European Time on twitch.tv/cryptid_varus. Links in the description, and yeah, thanks for watching and have a wonderful one. Goodbye.